kind of have some backgrounds.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? We just came on. Hey, Kathy. It's been 2 weeks since our kindness adventures. We took a little break last week because, of course, it was Canada Day. It was our Canada Day long weekend, and
I had the vaccine.
yeah. So you know what? It's okay because this book, you know what? I'm sitting outside, and part of the joys of sitting outside are ants. So I'm appreciating the ants right now. They're putting on a little performance at the picnic table. So I've got my book as well. We're using, of course, Leon Logothethis' Go Be Kind book. He was kind enough. Oh my gosh, it's got to be 8 weeks ago now. Oh my gosh, can you believe it? It was like 8 weeks ago.
No, I can't believe it. 8 weeks. It's like, it seems like yesterday, but 8 weeks. I know.
Yeah. So just to let everybody know, I live on 5 acres out in South Langley near the US border. I'm starting to hear for July the 4th, a little bit of fireworks going on in the background. Felt like I wanted to come outside because I so appreciate where I live. So Kathy, where are you sitting tonight?
I'm just on my back deck. So I have a beautiful green belt behind me. So
Beautiful, beautiful.
yeah, nice.
So we're on week 6 and of our kindness adventure, each one of us doing it in our own. I'm random, you're doing it chronological. So what chapter are you on?
Well, I'm on adventure number 6, and the title of the chapter is called Learn from the Best. And it's referring to kids, actually, that if you have young kids at home or have young kids in the neighborhood, if you ask them a deep question, and this deep question is, what does kindness mean to you? Then you'd be amazed at the kind of responses you get. So it's really, really interesting. And he talks about, you know, how children remember the face of God. And I'm not really going to get into the religious aspect of it, but children's innocence is so simple. And I know at a very young age, when my daughter was young, I've learned so much from her every single day. I still do. She's 16 and I still do every single day. But the younger they are, they're so not naive. They're just wise in their own way because things are simple to them. It's not complicated. When we grow up, everything becomes so complicated and we get too stuck.
Can you think? Yeah. Can you think about when you say about a child and they say, I'm putting on my 4-year-old or 5-year-old hat and I'm my grandkids. If I were to ask them what kindness means to them, it could be sharing my toys.
Yeah.
You know, just sharing my toys.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm going to go through this. I'm actually, there's a little bit of a bonus section at the end of it. And it's like, and the question is, how happy are you? It's like, unfortunately, I've been through quite a week. And I've been grieving, really. I've been grieving. I lost a very dear friend of mine, and plus a whole bunch of other things. So I'm going to take another week actually to really think about a lot of the things he talks about. You know, friends, we all have the capacity, and how we choose to use that capacity of kindness. And that's what Leon's all about. Yeah. And I just want to dig into it a little bit more. So what chapter did you do this week?
Well, I chose your chapter was nice and juicy. You know, it's nice and big. I kind of took a peek at it to see where you were at this week. A chapter 20, and chapter 20 is Go Be Kind. Just get out there, and it really is 2 pages long. And it talks about it isn't a long adventure because it doesn't take a lot these days to share your love with the world. Yep. We are more connected than ever, but we can't experience the depth of connection until we make kindness our favorite app.
Yep.
Our favorite app. So I love it. So he talked about going out on social media and finding those opportunities to, of course, go be kind or ask people what they think kindness is all about. Get them to use hashtag Go Be Kind with their experiences about kindness. He challenged kind of 5 people. And I did something a little different. This past week, it was an opportune time for me to get out more. You know, in BC, we're lucky to be in phase 3. We're able to sit a little closer. We're able to hug like I did you this morning during our planning session that we were at my house this morning. And so I had the opportunity to be kind to a complete stranger that I met on Canada Day. He was visiting, David White of David White Designs was visiting where my office is at the Entrepreneurs Club in Surrey for Canada Day. And he just got started chatting, and he's a lovely fellow. He's thinking about moving from Toronto, his business here, to Vancouver. And we had a lovely time. Like 3 hours just went zoom, zoom, zoom by so fast because we were all just in the moment, and it was just a beautiful Canada Day celebration. And Friday night I was thinking, you know what, Jeanette, I wonder what David's doing tomorrow, because I know he didn't rent a car because he was a little fearful of driving around Vancouver. Even sometimes I am, with how crazy our traffic can be. And I just sent him a message Friday night and said, hey, what are you doing tomorrow? And he's like, I'm not sure. I may have some plans with some friends. And I said, well, if you're up to it, I'll take you for a bit of a drive. And 4 hours yesterday, you know, and that's faith and trust and kindness that he was an okay person.
Yeah.
You know, having just met him a couple of days ago,
Yeah.
to want to spend the day with him. And he was so grateful. He felt like he was living in a painting all day long in the different backdrops that I took him to.
Yeah.
And I made a special point to, when I met humanity that day, is to say something kind of, I like your backpack, or hey, those are great shoes, or oh my gosh, aren't those flowers beautiful, when someone was looking at flowers. So that's kind of, when he's saying about looking for opportunities on social media,
Yeah.
is I translated that in my world, in my reality, during yesterday. And like I said, he was so grateful. After, at the end, he just out the door and he's like, oh, thank you so much, thank you so much. So
Yeah.
just kindness. And
kindness comes in so many different forms, and it's so easy to do. I mean, I even did it yesterday. The friend of mine that passed away, they were working on her house today. Her best friend that is taking care of her estate. And I just walked in there and I literally just said to her, I said, is there anything I can do? She says, no. And she's going a million miles an hour. And I just looked at her and I said, you are a true blessing. I said, she was so lucky to have you in her life. And she just stopped dead in her tracks. And she said, that is so kind of you to say. Now, how hard was that for me to say that? And it was genuine from the heart. And I find if we just take a little bit of time and take a moment and just be kind to one another. And it goes back to our old talk about thank you and all that thing, but being you're welcome as well, you know, and you're welcome. And just being there for people, for whatever people are dealing with, whether it's good or bad or indifferent. I said goodbye to 3 really good friends that retired this week. And it was all through kindness and generosity and celebrating what they have given for 35 plus years of their life to education. You know, it's just, folks that are watching, just be kind. Just be kind. So easy. It's so easy. You know?
And on Friday, I had a meeting with a person I haven't seen in a year and a half. And a lady walked into the coffee shop and she was wearing a white dress with a beautiful floral print on the front. I'm just like, wow. So we were in deep conversation, but Kathy, you know me well. I have a bit of squirrel syndrome. So living on a farm sometimes can be a hazard. That I stopped dead in my tracks and I'm like, wow, that's a really beautiful dress. It just fits you so well and the colors are so beautiful. And I often say to people that if it goes missing out of your closet, don't look at my closet. Don't come looking at my closet. And then the funniest thing happened to me on my way home. I live out in the valley, and of course the raspberries and blueberries and stuff like that are coming along. I stopped at a fruit stand and there was the older lady that was there, the grandma that was there, said something about the dress and the shirt that I was wearing. And she said, I love that. I want your jacket. So it was just like, whoa, did that just happen? Because that kindness to kindness. And I said to her daughter, who's translating, because she didn't speak English, I said, let your grandma know that if it's missing in my closet, I won't look in her closet for it. And they loved it. And they actually gave me $2 off my raspberries.
Oh,
So
there you go. No, that's
kindness,
good,
kindness pays. Yeah, kindness pays.
it really does. And it may not be tomorrow, today, it may not be tomorrow, but it does come back. What you give, you receive. You truly do. What you give, you receive.
Kind of like this that you dropped off to my house this morning. Oh my gosh, this is so precious. The picture just reminds me of myself as a little girl and the love. And this is by Helen and the girl. They've got a Facebook page and an Instagram page, and it's just, Kathy, you know me so well. I'm a journal junkie. Ooh, hashtag journal junkie. I should have put that in
There
my
you
post when
go.
I said thank you.
Yeah,
To be able to
Elaine
capture my words.
has a beautiful story, and she created this whole series of artwork about the girl, and the girls representing her. And when I went to her art show a couple of weekends ago, it was her first ever art show. I thought of you immediately when I saw the book. And Elaine is a really, really, truly genuine francophone with an amazing heart. And yeah, I'm glad you like it.
You know what it says on the back? I just like got into it now. It says creating enriched possibilities from Vancouver. Ooh, that's a great tagline. That's a very good tagline.
Yeah, you'd like her artwork too. She does some abstracts too, and oh, they're just stunning. They're just
Wow.
And
So you know what, Kathy, you're still on yours, which is great, but I have on mine, it said you did it. I've got my red pencil ready, and it's today I spread kindness and a little bit of magic on social media, and I'm just going to put in person because I'm so excited to be back in person. I didn't fight with strangers. I didn't argue. I just brought some love to the party and watched it grow, and I grew too. So
cool. And I'll share some more from this chapter. I really was quite taken with chapter 6 to just really dig into it a little bit personally and with people around me. So I actually put it on my Facebook, and I'm going to get some feedback from other people. So yeah.
Beautiful. You guys might hear in the background, there's a couple of cows. The farmer, when he comes home, the cows get really loud because they're looking for some kindness, I think called grain, and to be fed. So, hey, Kathy, it's been a great night. You enjoy your great outdoors. I'm enjoying my great outdoors. I'm so grateful, you know, for where I live and where we live and play and work and be able to spread kindness. We're oh my gosh, we're so blessed.
We'll see everybody next week.
Yes, for kindness adventure number 7.
Have a great evening, everyone. Stay cool.
Yes. Bye-bye.